To each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this opportunity to extend our greetings and express our gratitude for your presence in today's comprehensive discussion on what has the potential to be one of the most significant shifts in the global financial system in the past few decades. Ripple's secret weapon has been exposed today. It is a weapon that is so powerful that it has the potential to replace the United States dollar in at least 5 countries and maybe even more. Ripple's weapon has been disclosed. The ramifications are quite incredible to think about. In this article, we will explore a number of subjects, including a leaked email that suggests XRP is replacing the dollar in Mexico, a leaked proof that a BRICS nation has already tested XRP for oil transactions, and how Ripple's technology is already included into the FedNow payment system in the United States. It is not something to be taken lightly, rather, it is strongly tied to geopolitical turbulence and an eventual financial collapse of legacy currency domination. The well-known prognosis that the price of XRP will hit $21,312 is not something that should be taken lightly. Stay with me if you want to get an understanding of what is going on behind the scenes and what it means for investors, governments, and the future of money. I will explain everything to you. In order for us to have a comprehensive grasp of this, we must first have an awareness of the geopolitical context that is shaping these happenings. In the course of a number of years, the BRICS alliance, which is comprised of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has been making efforts to reduce its reliance on the United States dollar in the context of international trade. There are a number of variables that contribute to the execution of this approach, including the application of economic sanctions and the desire to recover monetary sovereignty. Proof that one of the BRICS countries had previously tested Ripple's XRP for oil transactions has recently been made public by persons working inside the group whose identities have been divulged. A pilot application is being closely monitored in order to establish trust in the speed, scalability, and security of XRP in order to facilitate high-value commodities trades. This is not a simple experiment, rather, it is a pilot application. Due to the fact that the bulk of oil transactions have been handled in United States dollars ever since the beginning of time, the dollar has been able to maintain its position as the reserve currency of the world. In the event that we made the conversion to XRP, this would be a seismic shift. Additionally, papers that are relevant to the United States FedNow system, which is the Federal Reserve's planned real-time payment network, reveal that Ripple technology is included into the architecture. Additionally, this takes place at the same time as the geopolitical turmoil. One of the goals of FedNow is to provide instantaneous payments between financial institutions and banks located all across the United States. This will make it possible to replace slower, more traditional technologies. The unique solutions that Ripple provides, which include real-time settlement and liquidity management, are perfectly linked with this objective, which represents an excellent alignment. The use of these solutions has the potential to considerably enhance the effectiveness of payments made on a local as well as an international scale. It is a huge endorsement from the United States government that Ripple Tech has been included into FedNow. However, this endorsement was carried out in a covert manner. This demonstrates that Ripple is not merely a rival to conventional methods of financing, rather it is transforming into an essential component of the whole financial system that is now in place. It has been discovered that a bold strategy has been taken, as evidenced by the communication that has been leaked from within Mexican banking groups. For a variety of Mexico's international transactions, the United States dollar is being gradually replaced by XRP. This transition is taking place gradually. Whether this email was leaked is not only a matter of hearsay, it is a smoking gun that substantiates Mexico's transition toward XRP as a tool for international remittances and payments at the international level when it comes to international transactions. The significance of this rests in the fact that Mexico is one of the countries that receives the greatest amount of remittances from people all around the world. With the introduction of XRP, the nation has the ability to dramatically reduce the prices of transactions, speed up the process, and give more transparency in money flows. All of these benefits might be realized. In the event that this plan is finally put into action in its entirety, it has the potential to inspire other countries in Latin America and beyond to follow suit. Both of these discrete instances are pieces of a much larger puzzle that is now being pieced together today. There is a possibility that this will precipitate a domino effect that is of enormous magnitude. If Mexico, which is a big economic and commercial relationship with the United States, goes ahead and adopts the cryptocurrency, it is possible that other countries such as the Philippines and Brazil would speed up their own adoption of XRP. This is a possibility. In order to improve their payment infrastructure, both countries are now doing research on systems that are based on blockchain technology. There is a possibility that the demand for the cryptocurrency will significantly expand as a consequence of the widespread acceptance of XRP in each of these nations. In order to offer explanation for the significant price forecasts of 21,312 that a number of specialists have meticulously brought up, please see the following. In the past, that price was thought to be a phantom of the mind. Nevertheless, it is now beginning to take on the appearance of a prospective reality that is established on basic modifications rather than speculation. In light of the fact that we are looking to the future, the BRICS summit that is scheduled to take place on August 22 is unquestionably going to be an event of unprecedented significance. Both those who are familiar with the sector and those who are knowledgeable about global affairs believe that the meeting will be the source of information on transactions involving Ripple and XRP. XRP has the potential to become a key challenger for the digital currency plan that the BRICS alliance aims to adopt. This is due to the fact that the alliance intends to minimize its dependency on the United States dollar by building alternative payment channels. There is a possibility that the current order of the global financial system is on the approach of experiencing a dramatic transition, with XRP serving as the focal point of activity. If the summit is successful in satisfying these expectations, among those who are knowledgeable with cryptography, a paper that was disregarded by the Central Intelligence Agency has come to light. This paper sheds light on the reasons why governments all across the world are so extremely concerned about XRP. It is brought to light in this paper that there are problems surrounding the decentralization of XRP, the speed of its blockchain, and the transparency of its transactions. Concerns have been raised by governments on the possibility of losing control of monetary policy in the event that decentralized digital assets become the major medium for international trade and domestic payments. Based on observations made by the Central Intelligence Agency (CIA), it has been determined that the design of XRP renders it difficult for any one body to regulate or censor transactions. The monopoly that governments have on the issuance and circulation of currency threatens to be undermined as a result of this trend. Because of this, XRP is seen not just as a financial asset but also as a geopolitical power that has the potential to wreak havoc. Despite the fact that the text gives the impression that governments are already in the process of formulating solutions, it is likely that these activities are, in all honesty, too little, too late. It is necessary for us to examine Ripple's overall plan if we are to get a comprehensive comprehension of the opportunities that are available in this situation. Ripple is not just developing blockchain technology for cryptocurrency enthusiasts, but they are also directing their efforts toward the establishment of financial systems and organizations that are already in existence in the real world. XRP has already demonstrated its utility in international financial transactions through collaborations with major financial institutions, fintech companies, and payment providers all around the world. These agreements have been established in a variety of countries, with the exception of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The cryptocurrency known as XRP was developed from the very beginning with the goal of maximizing both speed and efficiency. Transactions may be resolved in a couple of seconds and at a low cost thanks to this technology. The fact that it possesses a particular advantage in terms of real-time payment systems and remittances is one of the reasons why it is quite tempting to countries who are working to improve their financial infrastructure. Ripple's network is also beginning to grow beyond the sphere of payments, which is another development. The XRP ledger is currently undergoing development in order to establish itself as a settlement layer. There is a possibility that this layer may make it possible to conduct transactions in real time, which may include foreign exchange, equity, and potentially even real estate. Consequently, this leads to the establishment of a multi-dimensional ecosystem in which there is a continuous flow of liquidity between commodities, digital assets, and fiat currencies, among other assets. The integration of this sort has the ability to totally rethink the way in which money is transported on a global scale. Additionally, it has the potential to establish XRP not just as a cryptocurrency, but also as an essential basis for a financial system that is of the next generation. In addition to this, we need to take into consideration the impact that the adoption of this technology will have on the dynamics of the market, as well as the costs. There is going to be a significant increase in demand for the token as a result of the growing number of countries and businesses that are